The Afternoon Show is a safe space for men and masculine types to express their feelings and their emotions. Each month, we'll gather and come together for a live discussion to acknowledge and heal old wounds, trauma, stereotypes, and much more. We hope to make a positive impact in the hearts and minds of all who listen. So thanks for tuning in to Afternoons with the Dudes. Hello, hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in here to Afternoons with the Dudes. I should say Afternoons with the Dude today. My name is Suleiman, and on today's episode, we are talking about the state of the masculine, finding more balance and harmony with the masculine and the feminine, as well as compassion, acceptance, forgiveness, how we can work with all of those to establish a more healthy balance, and how we can be better archetypes. We could be better men or masculine or honestly anything, because balance is key. So thank you for being here with me. I do have a meditation at the end as well. It's a Yin Yang meditation in honor of the balance and the harmony. Um, I think that would be a good one. So I'm just going to check here real quick to make sure I can hear what is going on and make sure everything is working. Um, it looks like, so technology, I gotta say, is crazy, isn't it? Um, Making sure that my mic is good. All right. So how can we find ways to balance? How can we find ways to do all that? Well, the main way for me to balance, to find harmony with the masculine, with the feminine, is meditation. Meditation is been all powerful for me. It's been such a massive tool for a lot of the things. And that's why I do so many meditations. That's why I have a meditation channel and I spend so much time creating them, is because we can work with meditation, including to find a balance with our masculine, with our feminine. And I fully believe, so everything I'm telling you here, everything I'm about to tell you in this episode, is that I personally, like, this is all my personal experience, okay? So everything I'm saying might be different for you. That's fine. Flow with what you resonate with. So with meditation, we can work with the masculine and the feminine. I believe we do all have these two aspects within ourselves. There was a quote that a man named Phoenix said at 3 days of light, and he said that when the two become whole with inside the three, that's when we will really know peace. And what he was referring to was mind, body, and soul. When those three come to accept and flow in harmony with the masculine and the feminine, that's when we're going to start finding more peace within ourselves. And then because the outer world reflects a lot of what is going on within, then our surroundings will be more peaceful. Our friend Pinox Kristen, she just did a meditation on YouTube where she led everybody through this expansion of energy, this bubble of pink and green, and expanding it out, to the whole universe. And that is truly, a really beautiful experience. So in terms of the state of the masculine right now, I feel like we're learning. We're, I believe, moving in the right direction, even though what's been happening the last few years with our leader. I think it's been just kind of bringing to the surface everything that the masculine has represented for so long in an unbalanced way. And I feel what happened the last 4 years was to kind of bring it to the awareness of the collective of this planet. And so that's kind of where compassion, acceptance, and forgiveness comes in. And I'm not saying accept, forgive, and let live. It's more of accept what's happened, forgive any kind of harmful energies you've held within yourself or like have directed at anybody else, because we're all one. I believe because we're all one, we reflect this divine within us. And when you're sending harm to somebody else, it is really reflecting back toward you, even if they truly deserve it or whatever. It's kind of like the saying, fighting fire with fire, an eye for an eye makes the world blind. There's some way that we need to find this balance without becoming what we are trying to let go of and what we're trying to move on from. Wherever you're listening to this at, I'd love to hear any thoughts that you have on this subject, whether that is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, whatever it might be, on the website, bringmetolife.com. We'd love to hear from you, and let me know what you think about all this. What do you believe is happening with the state of the masculine right now? We are in 2020. It is November 4th. They're counting the election right now. I haven't really looked at it, to be honest. I've tried to, you be informed but not obsessed. So I've checked maybe twice the whole day. And so, who knows where this is going, but all we can really honestly do is, affect the change within ourselves, within our inner circles, within our local communities. Those are where, change will happen more deeply, is in your local community, in your inner friend circle, all those things. So while we're in this time frame right now, 2020. Like I said, I think we're pointed in the right direction, but I do believe that there's still ways to go. shows that were predominantly uber broy. No offense to anybody part of that show, or who enjoyed it or anything like that. No, love you all. But stuff like Jersey Shore, MTV Real House, uh, just had a very unhealthy perception of what the masculine and also the feminine should be like, or represented. um and those kinds of shows are still going on. Those types of energies are still going on, of masculine feeling like they're top dog, they're alpha, they're the cream of the crop, and everybody else is lesser than them, or inferior, or not as important. um and it's been like that for a long time. But I hope that we're shifting, and we're changing. There's kind of this whole movement that happened last year, kind of like maybe year before that, but these commercials on national television started appearing about masculine toxic masculinity. um, and it's I don't know much about it except the premise that it is a way of saying there can come harm from trying to be this this special, not special, but like the image that our culture has created of what the masculine should be like. It can cause harm to people physically, emotionally. And I don't know what I feel about like those commercials and all that, but I do believe that the 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 version of the masculine that's been in charge of this world is has been very harmful. Earth has been very harmed from everything that we've done. I got to claim the masculine embodiment, the archetype, and in my own way, just beginning to shift to a more balanced version of myself with feminine and masculine allows me to anchor in a better version of the masculine, of being a man, of being a brother. So I think we are on the right path. I'm noticing every day, people coming down from that, and it could be like a roller coaster, like a cycle where it comes in waves, and then we have to continue to heal and maybe unlearn or reprogram old and deeper thoughts. When that wave comes back, it's probably because something even deeper that is going to be healed. And so the masculine, working with that, and also working with your feminine energy to have more compassion to yourself, for anything that you're going through, for going through any of the cycles, forgiving yourself for anything that you may have done. I know personally I've done some very masculine things as a kid, even, that I wish I had not done that. Gratefully, it wasn't anything too serious, but it allows me to understand what can happen when we allow this stuff to get away from us. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to keep it short, sweet, and thank you for listening all the way leading up to this. I am going to play for you, hopefully, a meditation. And like I said, this is a Yin and Yang meditation. And let's make sure we get this going. Sometimes my hands like do this do these maneuvers, and it really messes things up. It like sends messages that I'm really embarrassed about, like things I didn't even type out myself. It was just like my phone will lag, and I'll hit some things to get it going again. Like, what's going on? Why is it lagging? And then all of a sudden it'll like hit all these buttons, make all these weird emojis, and try to like post it or send it. Or and I'm like, why? Why is it so easy to like send something I don't want to send, but so hard to upload stuff I do? Um, okay, cool. So I'm gonna play this meditation. First, I'll play a little bit of music just to make sure that I have all my settings correct. There is a lot of settings that go into all of this. It's kind of ridiculous sometimes. So let me try and play this and see if this works. Then we'll move into the meditation. It's correct. There's a lot of Welcome to this meditation. Today we're going to be meditating on the ups and downs, the lows and highs of life. Because we're always swinging from side to side, we're always breathing in and breathing out. It's a cycle of life. And often we think we have to suffer because of this, but we don't. We don't have to have a hard time. You don't have to give up on your dreams. So, this meditation is going to help you through these highs and lows. It will help to remind you that you are okay, that everything you're feeling is okay, and you will move through it. So, let's go ahead and relax. You can sit up, keep your spine as straight as possible, or you can lie down with your arms by your sides. If you have to, just make sure that you're comfortable. Begin to breathe slowly and deeply. Accept everything that comes up while you do. Become aware of your physical sensations as you tune your awareness into this moment, into the now. Notice the space in between each breath, the space in between each thought, each feeling, each image. Notice how the space begins to expand, connecting you more and more with your true self, where all the answers to all the questions, where everything you need exists. Conjure up now the image of the yin yang, the symbol of balance. See this in your mind. Notice how one side is lighter, one side is darker, but both of them together create a perfect balance. Bring to mind some of the highs and some of the lows of your life, accepting whatever comes up for you. What lessons do the lows have? Think of some ways in which these lows have made you better. What lessons do the highs have? What are some ways that these highs have made you better? Think of some ways that you can balance out these highs and lows. One way that we can heal suffering is through gratitude. By calling on this power, this feeling, it can heal any trauma. It can help you to find more balance. So begin to call upon this feeling of gratitude. Imagine what it feels like to be grateful. And if you need to, you can call upon a time that you felt the most grateful. Feel gratitude spread throughout your whole body. This feeling exists right now within you. Imagine this gratitude is being sent to every high and every low that came up for you in this meditation. It heals any suffering, any trauma from these moments. the more you accept this gratitude, healing all of this trauma and anything else, the more you'll gain back energy to put into your dream life, to put into whatever you wish. So take one more moment to wrap up, and I'll leave you with an affirmation. And now tune in to your breathing. Allow it to draw your awareness back into your physical body, into this moment here right now. And just notice the air as it circulates throughout your body, into every cell, every muscle. I'm going to repeat this mantra and notice how it makes you feel physically, spiritually, emotionally. I am proud of myself for the progress I have made. I am proud of myself for the progress I have made. I am proud of myself for the progress I have made. You've had to endure many obstacles and setbacks to get where you are right now. And by healing, by doing this meditation, you're ready to take the next step and get to that next level. So feel gratitude to yourself for showing up right now. When you're ready to come back, you can wiggle your toes and fingers. Take one last deep inhale and a deep exhale. And gently open your eyes. Thank you all for being here doing this meditation. Leave me a comment and I'll respond. Share it if you would like. Thank you all. Have a great day and namaste. All right. Thank you all for tuning in and listening and taking part of that meditation. No matter what we're going through in life, it's always an up and down, cycle. And seeing the gratitude and all of that can help us to transcend, whatever we might be feeling. So thanks once again for tuning in and have a great day. Namaste.